Hi everyone, I'm Deidre and welcome to my channel. I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what's been happening here in Texas. We had a winter storm. Well, we're kind of in the middle of it still. That took us down to, I think some places got single digits. Where I am, it went down to in the teens. So I think our lowest was like 13 degrees maybe. So I just wanted to talk through what's been happening. I know that my friends and family are kind of worried about what's happening over here. And I just wanted to share my experience with this winter storm so far that we are in the middle of right now. So I'm sitting here in my guest room with light, thank God. One of the first things to go was light. On Monday, which was the 15th of February, the weather said that we would have a winter storm. So we would go down to like 15, 16 degrees and that we would have some snow. So we were all excited. Yeah, we're gonna get snow. That was the major thing that I was excited about, getting some snow, playing the snow so my son could see some snow, you know, have a white winter, right? However, it did not turn out so well. So Sunday night, we went to bed knowing that, okay, it's gonna snow and we're gonna see snow in the morning. However, when I woke up around maybe 4:15 in the morning, and it was my son's monitor that was going off. It was beeping. So when I woke up and I looked at it, I was like, oh crap, there's no light. That's why it's beeping. So the battery was running out. So the first thing in my mind was, okay, let me go check on my son, make sure he's not like freezing upstairs. So I went upstairs and I laid in bed with him under the cover just to make sure. So he was quite comfortable. So I went on my phone and was scrolling through Facebook. And when I looked on Facebook, in the mom groups on Facebook, they were saying the light was gone for like 2 hours. So at that time, it was maybe about 2:30 that they were saying that the light went off in our neighborhood. At this time, I was like, okay, light's gone, no problem. It's not that cold right now inside. Because granted, we had the heater running overnight. So if it stopped at 2:30, you know, the house was still at a decent temperature, even though I didn't know what the temperature was, but we were fine. We woke up in the morning, outside was nice and white and beautiful. I put on our fleece outfit, which is what I'm wearing right now. We have a whole bunch of them. So I had to go into my winter outfit box and take out all of our winter attire. Outside, my husband and I, we went outside to take some pictures and to see the place white, but you know, it was totally ice. It was all ice everywhere. So we knew that we weren't going to venture out and do anything. We're just going to stay home. I opened up my laptop saying, you know, I'm going to work from home. I used the hotspot on my phone to get internet. So I was working, my laptop didn't die until like 1:30. So it really lasted a while, which is good. So we're here with no light. However, we had water and we also had gas. So I have a gas stove, so I was able to warm food up. So I usually do meal prep on Sundays. Now, granted, this is Monday now. I usually do meal prep on Sundays. So I have all this food in the fridge, rice and chicken and beef and vegetables. Like I have all this food in the fridge. So we're trying not to open the fridge as much because we know we have no electricity, right? So that was good that we had water and we had gas, so we didn't have a problem there. The only issue was that we had no electricity, which means that we were freezing in the house, right? As the temperature starts to seep in, we started to get colder. Now, one of the major things that really stressed us out mostly was we have fish in a fish tank. So for those of you who have fish tanks, know that the water has to be at a certain temperature and the water has to be filtered and all these things happening. Now, with no electricity, there's none of that happening. So my husband, you know, we had to constantly be checking the fish tank, checking the temperature of the water, trying to dip our hands in, trying to change the water out. You know, we're taking out cold water, not cold, but we're taking out the room temperature water now from the fish tank and putting in warmer water, trying to let the temperature stay afloat and stuff like that. One of my coworkers gave me the idea of wrapping a blanket around the fish tank so that it kind of stays warm and the fish would be okay. We did end up losing one of the fish, lasagna, which I'm very sad about because he was my favorite. And yes, he's a male fish, but my son named him lasagna for some reason. So we lost lasagna in the middle of this whole winter storm because I guess the stress of the water changing and everything that was just happening. He just could not handle it, I guess. So we do have one more fish left right now. That's a beta. That's like he's rocking it too. He's rocking it. I mean, we were really trying to save these fish, like for real, for real. Like Monday night comes around now, it's getting a lot colder now. Same temperatures as before. So we lit some candles, and a tip for lighting candles: do not light your candles under the fire alarm. We lit a couple candles under the fire alarm and that thing went off. I'm like, well, at least we know it's working. So we lit some candles, and we were okay. We had dinner, you know, I warmed dinner up on the stove. Another thing too, we didn't even think about putting the food in the fridge outside, because outside would have maintained the food, because outside was cold. Outside was super cold. And by Monday evening, the fridge was kind of like getting warm now. It's like, but I didn't think about it, you know, I didn't think about it. But for those of you who may have this happen, just know that you can probably put your food outside, because outside is colder than inside the fridge if you have no electricity. So Monday night, so we lit some candles and we went to bed. My son slept downstairs with us in the bed because it would have been way too cold for him to be separated from us, and upstairs is way colder. So the three of us, we had on our fleece clothes, we had on everything, and we had on blankets and everything. So we were pretty warm when we were laying in the bed. It's just like when you get out of the bed now, you kind of feel a little bit cold, a little bit chilly. So we woke up Tuesday morning, February 16th. Somehow I kept waking up in the middle of the night, hoping that I would wake up and there was light shining somewhere, but there wasn't. And the news was saying that some people had no light, but they had water, like I had. I had water, but no light. Some people had light, but no water. Some people had both light and water, and then some people had nothing. So I don't know how that was even possible. I don't know the mechanics of any of it. All I know was that, you know, I had water and no light. So we woke up in the morning today. Today is the 16th. I'm recording this on the 16th tonight. In the morning, I considered getting a hotel. So I called and booked a hotel for us to stay at, you know, in case we don't have light, because I wouldn't want to go through another night in the house without any electricity and we're freezing in the house. So I booked a hotel for us, and I was on my way to my cousin's house, who lives close by my job and the hotel. And my husband called and said that we got light back. So this was about 10:30 in the morning, which I was so happy. So I turned back around because my son and I were going to go to my cousin's house. So we turned back around, we had light. Yes, so happy. We were so happy. We were like, it was almost like we were kids on Christmas morning, when you're like so excited that you have light, you have TV, you have the fish in the fish tank, like he was gonna make it. Like we were just so happy. It was just a lot going on. So we were out of electricity for like 32 hours. We also, like, we lost cell service for a little bit. It was just a mess. It was, I mean, when the light came back on, the thermostat read 49 degrees in the house. So we were in the house in 49-degree temperature. I mean, for some of you guys who live up north, you might say, oh, 49 is not too bad. But listen, I'm from Jamaica. 49 is freezing, okay? 49 is freezing. I went to work. You know, work was okay. I gave up my hotel room because I now had lights. So, you know, I could stay at home. So I gave up my hotel room to one of my coworkers for one of the patients. So that was good. Then my husband tells me that, hey, the water pressure is getting low. So from one thing to the next. So now we have light, but now our water is going away. So I told my husband to try to catch some water in all the little containers we can find about the place. He told me when I was leaving work just to try and stop at a gas station or somewhere to see if I could get some gallons of water just in case. Just like wash your hands and flush the toilets and stuff like that. Not necessarily for drinking, because we already had like a bunch of drinking water. The gallon of water was $2.29 per gallon. These people ripped me off, but whatever. It's crazy. But yeah, right now we're still not over it. There's a lot of my coworkers who, like, their pipes burst and their house is flooding, and it's just a mess right now. I never thought I'll say this, but I really need the heat. I usually like when it's a little bit chilly, but I really need the heat right now. My house is on 69 degrees right now. That's where we normally keep it at when we have the heat on. And I feel like I still have cold inside my body from yesterday, that I still have this on. My husband said it's all in my head, which it probably is, but But I do want to just pray for everyone here in Texas that's going through it. I am very grateful for what I have so far, which is the light. I mean, we had water yesterday and now today we have light. So I'm very grateful. I'm thankful for all my family and friends that have been reaching out and sending prayers and, you know, being worried about us. You know, it's my son's school is out for the next couple of days because some places still don't have light or water. It's just a mess. So please keep us in your prayers. We were without electricity for 32 hours. So I'm just grateful that we at least have the light back and we're surviving. We're surviving. My prayers and my thoughts go out to all the families out there that are still struggling. We just have to be there for each other right now. All right. Thank you guys for all of your thoughts and your prayers. I just wanted to do this quick video just to talk about the stressful 2 days that we've had so far, and hopefully it will begin to warm up pretty soon. All right. Thank you guys. Please like and share and comment while you're on here listening to me talk about this crazy time. I'll have more videos that are more fun than this one on this channel. Hey guys, the light went out again. Lord, I will continue this when the light is back on. So while I was editing this video, the light went off. So it went off from 8:56 p.m. and came back at 9:14 p.m. It's so uncertain, y'all. Very uncertain. Hey guys. So today is Wednesday, February 17th, and we woke up to no light and no water again. But the good news is that it's warming up outside. So currently the temperature outside is 34 degrees. So inside is pretty good right now. The biggest thing with not having electricity in a winter storm is the cold. But as it warms up outside, it's a little bit warmer on the inside, so we're pretty good. Just wanted to let you guys know that we're doing okay, and please, please, please pray for everyone here in Texas as we go through this winter storm. All right, guys. Bye.